Sup YouTube family, sup Phoenix gang, it's your boy King Abe. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys the best gold scalping strategy, and I'll be showing you guys how you guys can start trading and scalping gold like a pro trader. So if this is your first time on my channel and if you find value in this video, all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Now without further ado, let's jump on the charts and let's get this video started, and I will see you guys inside. For this gold scalping strategy, we're going to be looking at it on the 15-minute time frame. But before we get into today's video, so if you guys want access to my signals on Discord, the link is going to be down below in the description. All you have to do is to just click the link down below and you'll get access. So now, like I told you guys earlier, to use this strategy, this gold scalping strategy, we're going to be looking at it on the 15-minute time frame. I recommend you use this strategy on the 15-minute time frame, and we're going to be using two indicators. But before we get started with this video, when you're using this strategy, there are some confirmations that you need to see before you get in a buy position or a sell position. Now, for example, before I show you guys the indicators that we're going to be using, now for example, if we look at this buy trade here, now what we need to figure out first before we get in our position is to figure out our highs and our lows. We have to mark out our highs and our lows, meaning our resistance and our support zone. Now, that's the first thing we're going to be doing before we actually add the indicators onto our chart. Now here, before we get in this buy position, I can see that we have, this was our previous high. So we have our previous high here, meaning this is our resistance zone. And we also have our low right here. So this was our previous low here, meaning this was our support zone. So now that we've identified our highs and our lows here on the 15-minute time frame, now we can go ahead and add the indicators that we'll be using. And we're going to be using two EMAs, two exponential moving average. We're going to be using the 10 EMA and the 55 EMA. Now to add this EMAs onto your chart, you go here to indicators and you just search for, you can search for moving average, and it's going to be this second one here, which is moving average exponential. Once you're done, you exit and then you change one of them to 10 and you change the second one to 55. Now once you have your highs and your low marked, you have your resistance and your support on your chart. Now to get in our buy position, we need to see the 10 EMA. We need to see the 10 EMA here crossing the 55 EMA, going up for our buy position. Now the final confirmation that we need is to see price break and close above our previous high, meaning our previous resistance zone. Now let's put this in replay mode and let me show you where your entry is going to be using this strategy. So we'll start from right here, right before we got the cross. So let's see where our entry is going to be. So let's keep looking here. So we have the break here at this bullish candle. So let's keep looking. So now we fully have a break above our resistance zone, and we have the 10 crossing the 55 EMA, and price is now above our previous high, meaning our resistance zone. And now we can have our entry right here at this bullish candle. We can have our entry right here, and we can just have our stop loss right below this zone. We can have it right below the 10 EMA right there for 40 pips. And for our take profit target, all we have to do to get our potential take profit target is we just got to look for the previous high to the left hand side. So that's the first thing we have to do to get our potential take profit target. So we have this right here. And also, if you're looking for more take profit, all you have to do is to just do the same thing. You just got to look for another previous high to the left hand side, and we see that we had a previous high over here. Looking at this to the left hand side, as you guys can see. So now all we have to do now is to have our potential take profit target right over here, all the way here at the top. So we're anticipating that we're going to have 163. So let's just say 160 pips for this gold trade, and we have our stop loss here at 40 pips. Risk to reward ratio is 4 times. So now let's see how this trade actually played out. So as you guys can see right there, we got our take profit smashed for 160 pips, stop loss 40 pips, risk to reward ratio 4 times. So this is exactly how you use this strategy to take a buy position. You just have to use it exactly like this. Now let me show you guys another buy example as well. So let me delete this replay mode. Now we have our take profit smashed. Now if you're trying to get in, if you miss this first entry here, now all you have to do is, let me delete this tool here. Now all you have to do is you just have to figure out the previous high if you miss the buy position example I just showed you. Now we have this high here, we have this high here. Now all you have to do is to wait for the break above this previous high, meaning this was a resistance, and we had a low here, meaning this was our support zone here. Now all you have to do is to wait for price to break and close above the previous high, resistance zone, and you have to see that the 10 is above the 55 EMA, and you could have had your entry right here at this bullish candle and just have your stop loss right below the 10 EMA. We're looking at about 60 pips here, because remember, this is gold, it's very volatile. And you know, to get your take profit, all you have to do is to just, you know, look to the left hand side here, and you know, we could potentially target this zone here, looking at this to the left hand side. So let's just drag this all the way here. Let's drag this all the way here, and you know, you could have had your take profit at the previous high, looking at it to the left hand side, and you're looking at 78 pips here, and you could have won this trade as well. So this is exactly how you use this strategy to take a buy position. It's very simple. You just have to identify your highs and your lows, meaning your support and resistance, and you have the 10 and 55 EMA to help you out with the overall direction of the market. And here also you can clearly see that we actually in an uptrend if you're using the trend line tool. Now for the first buy position I showed you guys, this was the uptrend here. Down here we had confirmations here. We have point A, point B, and we have point C confirming the trend line. And for this second entry here that I showed you as well, the trend line would have been let's see here, the trend line would have been something like this. We would have had the trend line exactly like this, confirming we have point A, point B, and then we have point C here, confirming your uptrend continuation here, and you had your entry and you got your take profit smash. So this is how you use this strategy to take a buy position. Now let's look for a sell position. I'm just going to use this example here. Now let's remove all these EMAs. So now to take a sell position, we have to figure out our highs and our lows. We have the previous high here. If we're trying to take this sell position here, so we can say this was our previous high and this was absolutely our previous low right here. So now we've identified our highs and our lows. Now I'm going to add the EMAs again. Now that we've identified our highs and our lows, meaning our support and our resistance, all we have to do is to wait for price to break below our support zone, to break below our previous low, and make sure that the 10 EMA actually crosses the 55 EMA before we get in a sell position. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this in replay mode as well and show you guys where our entry would have been. So we will just start from right over there and let's see where our entry would have been. So now we have the 10 crossing the 55 EMA here, and also we would have had our entry right here at this bearish candle here. This would have been our entry, and we could have had our stop loss right above the 10 EMA. We're looking at 60 pips right there. And for our take profit target, all we have to do is, look to the left hand side, and we could have easily target this zone here. Could have target this zone over here, looking at this to the left hand side. And if we're looking for more take profit, let me see if I can find more here to the left hand side. Let's see here. And also we could have anticipated a price will probably get to this next support zone over here if we're looking to take multiple take profit. So let me just drag this all the way here, and we'll see how this sell trade actually played out. So let's take a look and see. So let's drag this here. Okay, now we have our entry, our first take profit. We have that for 32 pips. We have the first take profit smash for 32 pips. Once you have your first take profit smash, just move your stop loss to entry, and then you keep trading your stop loss from there. And we have our second take profit here for 142 pips. So altogether we're trying to target 142 pips. We're anticipating the price is going to get to this zone here and give us 142 pips in total. But mind you, we already secured our position, and you can also take partial profit if you want to. So let's see if this sell trade actually got to our take profit target. So let's see. Right there, we absolutely won this trade. We got lucky here. We definitely won this trade, and we got a total of 142 pips before the pullback or the reversal or the trend change, whatever you want to call it. So guys, this is exactly how you use this strategy to scalp gold like a pro forex trader. You just have to use it exactly like this. If you use it exactly like this, you're definitely going to start seeing good results using this strategy. So guys, this is it for me. This is all I have for you guys for this strategy. So if you find value in this video, and if this is your first time on my channel, all I ask is that you give this video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all, and I will see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace and love.